Hey, welcome to day 3. You made it to the halfway point, and this time we're going to focus on a side plank. I'll give you 2 different variations that we're going to try, and I'll give you a brief demonstration now. We'll get into our warm-up, and then we'll proceed with the pose of the day. So with the side plank, it's going to take a lot of core balance and that arm strength, which is why we started with arm week for week 1. You want when it's on the right side, so you spread your hand nice and wide, and you're going to come up onto the side of the toes and stack the feet. You gotta lift that feet. So you're working on those obliques, squeezing the core and hold. Now you see I'm not in a straight line, so you want to make sure that your wrist, your wrist is stacked over. Now if this is too much, you can do option 2, onto the knees and hold. So that's going to be the pose of the day. I'm going to do that on each side after the warm-up. So before we get started, since we will be using our arms and or forearms, depending if you have any wrist injuries, I'm going to do some stretches for the wrist. Starting with the left hand, pointing down and pointing up, down again, and lift. Can't believe it's Wednesday again. This time is going by so fast. I can't believe it myself. It's a few weeks left of the month. Down, side to side, nice and slow. So I hope you're having a great week and everything's going pretty well. The weather's warming up a little. Yay! It's been a roller coaster here. One more and stop. Let's get some shoulder rotation since we're going to use a little bit of this. Up and down and back a few times. Rotate it to the front. And one more and that's it. Let's go with some ankle rotations. Go around, switch, bring it in, point the toe, flex it up, switch legs. So we're going to get into the mountain pose next to reset our spine and get everything up in line. Rotate the other way, and then we're going to move on to the rest. So, mountain pose. Feet hip width apart, relax your arms at your side, close your eyes and take your breath in. Standing nice and tall, like a strong mountain that cannot be moved. You are a force to be reckoned with, and I want you to acknowledge that here in your breath. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Again, out. One more. And open your eyes. And now let's go into our tree pose. Balancing on that right leg as your base. Drive your heel into the ground. Place that foot onto the shin. Hands together or out at the side. Whichever you feel comfortable with. Squeeze that core. Keep that knee out to the side. And breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And switch sides. Driving your left heel into the ground. Place that right heel on that left shin. Hands together or out. Squeeze your core and breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more inhale. And release. So now we're going to go right into the flow. Starting at the top of the mat. Extending the arms up. Exhale into a fold. Planting your hands at your side. Stepping back. Breathe in here. Drop to your knees. Exhale. Rolling up onto the toes. Inhale. Exhale to here. And let's drop to those forearms. Holding. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Drop to the knees. And let's reset. Starting at the top of the mat again. Inhale and roll up. Arms listed. Exhale and fold. Inhale. Exhale, palms down. Step back into your plank. Remember, shoulders over your wrists. Inhale. Exhale. Drop to those knees. Inhale. Exhale down. Keep those elbows back. Rolling up, shoulders relax. Onto those toes. Inhale. Lift into your downward dog. You can walk it up, stay on those toes. Drop onto those forearms. Holding here. Gaze at your navel. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Come back into downward dog. Step up. Inhale and rise. Take this top. Excuse the adjustment of the clothes. One more round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale down. Inhale here. Squeeze that core. Exhale. Drop to those knees. Inhale. Exhale down. Rolling up. Inhale onto those toes. Lift into your downward dog. Inhale. Exhale into the dolphin plank. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Drop to your knees. Rest in child's pose. Okay. Now it's time to get at least 2 rounds in of these side planks. So we're going to start with our right side. First, I'm going to have you try the standard one. Again, we're going to spread that right hand nice and wide. We want that straight line. And then we're going to walk our knees, and I want you to hold here. See how it feels. Now, if you feel that you're a little too far, you want to come close to where you're leaning. But you don't want your hips dropping. You want it lifted. That's where you work on those obliques and that core. Hold in here. Hold, hold, hold. Now, if you have any pain in your wrist, you have an option to go into the forearm and lift. Holding. You gotta adjust, but it's all in the lift. And then we're gonna do some lifts. Hold, hold, and hold. Okay, release. Time to switch to your left side. So again, you can go down here or take it up to the wrist, and I'm going to have you just drop and lift. Hold, hold. As you're doing this, squeeze that core. One more holding here. If you're uncomfortable, like we did on the right side, you can go to your forearm. Hold. And release. One more for each side. Set yourself up, either down here or up top. Stack those knees, hips off the ground. If you notice your hands is not right, you can adjust. Same with your legs. I have a long torso and long arms, so I have to switch. And let's dip. Hold. Hold. Lift. Keep breathing. And hold in here. Squeeze that core. Squeeze those thighs together. Hold. And release. One more for the other side. Take it down. For a lift. Wherever you're comfortable. Hold. Hold. Dip. And as you lift, exhale. Inhale as you lower. And hold in here. Squeeze that core. Breathe. Inhale, exhale, and release. So I'll have you try the straight arm, just hold side plank, one for each side. See what you got. So you want to stack your feet, extend the legs, make it put a slight bend, and we're going to lift. You can hold support, but try it. Now if you notice your arm is too far, you want to adjust. Hold here. If it's too much, you could take it to the forearms. Hold, hold, and release. Set yourself up on the other side. Just going to pause the little timer, because this is just a bonus. Setting up here. Knees slightly bent onto those forearms. Lift, hold, 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 and release. Okay, so I hope you really enjoyed day 3, where we incorporate the arm work, obliques, and the abdominals into the side plank. You did great to get through this one. Your arms may be burning and shaking. You may feel a lot of breath, but you did it, and it only just took about 10 minutes. Tomorrow, we're going to go into some more of these, including another pose of the day. So until then, I'll see you soon. Drink plenty of water, get some rest, and we'll meet back on the mat